Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mayan Trey, and welcome back to my FIFA 15 Road to Glory career mode. I hope everybody is strapped in nice and tight for this one because this is the season finale of the first season. We've got 4 games coming at you today. They are Portsmouth, Accrington Stanley, Stevenage, and we're going to finish up with York City. As you may remember from the last episode, we started that last one off with the win in the Johnson's Paint Trophy Finals over MK Dons. 2-1 victory there. Alex Nichols getting both of our goals. He is currently in the lead for the Golden Boot here in League 2 with, I believe, 27 goals. I think it is. I don't know. We'll find out in a second. But a quick look at everybody's progression throughout this first season as we come to the end of it. Also, since this season is pretty much already finalized for us in terms of what we can achieve, since we've already clinched the league title, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and play these last 4 games all on Legendary, just so I can get a feel of whether or not I want to play it like this for the next season. Because for this first season, I didn't want to change the difficulty at all through it. I wanted to play it all the same, just to see what we can do. But now, let's get this Portsmouth game going.
Hello and welcome to League 2. It's Portsmouth against Northampton Town. Time we headed straight to Portsmouth. Your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Hi everybody, Martin Tyler here with you. Alan Smith has joined me. League 2 football for you today.
Alright, as you saw there, we've got Portsmouth in 4th place here, still fighting for automatic promotion. Hopefully we can play a little bit of spoiler of that. But right off the bat here in the 4th minute, Chris Hackett dropped down in the edge of the box, and that's going to bring us another penalty. Mark Richards is going to take this one like always, and he's going to slam it home. 1-0 up here in the first 5 minutes of the game, looking good already so far. But it's just showing, so far Portsmouth has been pretty aggressive here, but in the 11th minute, making a move, trying to equalize it there with that shot, but they just send it out of bounds. But now O'Toole trying to dance around defenders. They tackle him off of it, send it over to Carter, and the referee decides not to play the advantage, so we're going to get a free kick and possibly a yellow. Yep, there it is. He's booking him. That's a yellow card. Mark Ridge is going to take this one 31 yards out and just barely clings it off of the post there. But Alfie's going to cross it into the middle, but nothing happens. Nothing comes of it. About halfway through here, we got Moores coming in, sends it over to Richards. He gets taken down again. That's another penalty in the first 25 minutes of the game. Richards trying to make it 2-0 here, and the goalie goes the right way, but he just slips it past him. And that's a 2-0 lead here. Better wipe off that shoe. We've got some more goals to score today. 32nd minute, Portsmouth on the attack here, trying to get back in this one, and another shot just sends it wide there. A few minutes later here on our attack, O'Toole gets the pass, moving into the box, jukes around the defender, gives it to Nichols. Nichols tries to extend his goal lead overall in the league, but can't do it. 39th minute, Hackett coming up the side, crosses it into the box. Richards with the header, but they save it. O'Toole gets it, passes it over to the middle, falls to Richards, and he slams it past him. 39 minutes into this game, he has picked himself up a hat trick already. And we are up 3-0. And we are going to take that into halftime. But here we go. Second half. Portsmouth on the attack. Trying to finally get back into this one. And they send the other shot wide. Making steals, but not able to hold on to the ball. Portsmouth still looking for that first goal. Can they get it here? And they do, finally. 52 minutes in now, and they have finally got themselves on the board there. But we still lead here 3-1. It's a good little pass for him. Good move to get in behind the defenders and just slams it in the back of the net. But a few minutes later here, 57th minute, O'Toole loses it, flips over the defender, but Carter regains it, gives it to Nichols. Nichols, fake shot, off of the post, and he can't corral the rebound there. And Duke gives it up on the goal kick, but recovers nicely, makes the save. That goes out of bounds for a throw. Nothing happens there. Hackett gets the pass over to O'Toole. Out to Carter in the middle. He's going to send it up to Morris in the box. He's going to run past everybody, takes the shot off of the side netting. We got Richards now late in the game, streaking up the side, avoids the tackle there. Sees Nichols, passes it over to him, and Nichols walks it into the net. It was a great dive from the goalie. He gets a piece of it, but the defender sticks his leg out in a panic and just gives it right back to Nichols, who just walks right up to the net and taps it in. An easy one for Nichols there. Right place, right time.
Yes, it was an open goal, but he celebrated just as wildly.
That gives him his 28th goal of the season there. Now, right before stoppage time, Morris trying to make a move back, and he gets cut down on the edge of the box. Third penalty of the game. We're going to give this one to O'Toole since Richards has already gotten his hat trick, and he slams it in there, no problem. 5-1 lead here in the closing moments of the game. This one's pretty much over and done with. And that's the final whistle. We get a very convincing victory here over Portsmouth. Our first game on Legendary so far of the season. And we made it look very easy as Mark Richards there with that 8.0 rating gets man of the match. Very, very easily there. And quick look down there in the bottom right. Richards with that hat trick moves in within 2 goals of Nichols for that for the league lead on goals scored. 28 and 26 for them respectively. But now we've got this next one against Accrington Stanley.
Welcome to EA Sport live coverage of League 2. It's Northampton Town against Accrington Stanley. Time we headed straight off to Northampton.
Alright, game number 2 on Legendary. 5 minutes in though, Accrington Stanley already threatening to score here. Trying to keep him out. Gives him space all alone in the box. But he sends the shot wide. No harm, no foul there. O'Neal trying to make the tackle. Trying to clear the ball out. Can't quite get to it. Finds space again. And this one they blasted off of the post. In closing moments of the first half. Trying to keep him out. And they find some more space into the box around the defenders. But Duke with the save and we clear it out. No problem. There's the whistle to take us into halftime. 58th minute. They get a free kick outside the box. They pass it in. But we head it out, and it falls right back to him. They pass it back into the box, and Duke makes a great save, and Diamond with a great clearance there. We get a pass up to Hornby. He's going to give it over to Sinclair on the side. He gets it, passes it up to Tony. Tony tries to make a move around the defender. He's all alone. He's got it, but he sends the shot wide, barely missing the goal there. That would have put us up 1-0. As it is, still tied up at 0. And a great deflection there, but they regain control and pass it up. And slam it into the net. 69th minute, we are down 1-0 to Accrington Stanley. It's a good interception deflection from Morris, but it just sends it right to him, and we get unlucky there with that. But now Hornby trying to make a move there, gives it over to Tony, but they get a piece of it to tap it past him and out. 75th minute, Accrington Stanley trying to extend their lead. We're trying to hold them out. Trying to hold on to this, and they get a great opportunity there, but the guy whiffs, sends it wide there. Good pass up to Sinclair. He's going to give it over to Tony, but the goalie gets a piece of it just enough for the defenders to recover, and they clear it out. That's the final whistle, and we lose the second game on the Legendary difficulty, 1-0 here to Accrington Stanley. And man of the match goes to them. Finally finish another game without getting man of the match there after we've got it on pretty much every game, but David Moyle was playing right mid for most of that one, and he picked up another yellow card. And after subsequent yellow cards in other matches, he's suspended for a game, which is no big deal. Hackett was probably going to come in anyway for this second to last game here against Stevenage.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of League 2. It's Stevenage against Northampton Town. So without further ado, we head to Stevenage.
Alright, trying to power through these last 2 games here so I don't make this episode too long. But Morris there with a great steal, keeps it inbounds, but it falls right back to him, and they cross it into the box. And moving the ball around outside. Still getting opportunities here, still trying to keep him out. Another cross into the box, but Diamond with the great header to clear it out again. And now finally Hornby gets the steal there. And on the counterattack here, we get it up to Richards, who's all alone. He's going to try to cross it over to Sinclair. It doesn't work. Hornby comes in, though, for the mop-up. And his shot gets blocked by the defender. And they're able to get it out of there. Later in the first half here, 39th minute, another cross into the box. And that header off of the crossbar but he's offsides, so it wouldn't have counted anyway. Dying moments of the first half here, up to Richards. He's one-on-one with the goalie, but he stutter steps just long enough for the defender to poke it away from him, and they're able to clear it out. Second half here, not sure how that wasn't a foul. They just completely wiped each other out, but we get the ball up to Sinclair. He's one-on-one with the goalie, but he just completely hits it off of the opposite side of his foot than he wanted to and sails it into the stands. And Hornby here with a great interception on that missed pass there. Give it over to Richards, but he crosses it too far, and they're able to clear it out. Dying moments of the end of the game here, and it looks like we're gonna get a penalty in stoppage time. This could give us the win, but I mishit it, get it in the bad part, and Richards sails it into the stands. His second missed penalty of the season, and that's the final whistle, and we end this one with a draw. Just nothing happening. And again, we're not getting man of the match in that one either. Alright, David Moyos coming back from suspension. And we are heading into the final game of the season. But first, a couple of players here. Both of my cams wanting, Dath wanting more playing time, O'Toole wanting some more money. But we've also got the May update here for the Youth Scout. So really the only one would be David Pidgley there, getting a little boost for the May update. But nobody here really catching my eye, so I'm not gonna sign any of them. Moyo's back from suspension, and now we've got our press conference. I was gonna motivate, but last game of the season, we've clinched everything we can, so I can't really be too upset with them.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of League 2. It's Northampton Town against York City. Time we headed straight off to Northampton. Your commentary team.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. The final game of the season finale. First season of my career mode. And right away in this one, O'Toole out to the side. Nichols with a great header, but the goalie makes a great save there to keep it out. About 18, 19 minutes into this one, York City threatening to score here. Trying to find space. Trying to keep him out, but he gets past Langmead, and he puts it past Duke for the lead there. 1-0. We've still got plenty of time to come back on this one, though. Hopefully, we can finally get something going against the legendary computer. 33 minutes in, York City on the attack again, finding more players. Duke with a great save, but he's ruled offsides, which is probably good because that attacker was streaking in from the side, and he was probably going to beat my defender to it. But now we got another opportunity here right before halftime. And Duke holding that wide angle this time, not letting it past him. Second half here, 68th minute. Got a little foul on Hackett. He's going to stay up, but the ref's going to go ahead and call it. So we're going to get a free kick from out wide. Morse is going to take this one over the wall and just barely misses it. Clangs it off of the side netting there. 79th minute. York City trying to extend that lead, but they send the shot wide. And 82nd minute, just a few minutes later, we get the pass up to O'Toole. Can't quite get it. The defender steps in front, but he regains it. Gives it over to Nichols in the box. Fake shot. One-on-one with the keeper. But he sends it low, and the keeper sends it out of bounds. Dying moments of the game here. Morris, great pass over to Nichols. Goes for the shot, but the goalie gets enough of it to send it out. And that's the final whistle. We drop the season finale. But everybody celebrates because now we are celebrating clinching the league title finally. Even though we clinched it about 7 games back. I don't know, just another little thing that EA hasn't quite ironed out and probably won't for another couple of iterations until it's just one of those things where most of the career mode glitches are on the back burner. They're focused on FIFA Ultimate Team, but Langmead getting to lift another trophy as the captain of this fantastic Northampton Town squad in the first season here as we celebrate that league title. And that is the final game of the season. And for winning the title, we get $33,000. Langmead's happy I was playing him, so he could lift that trophy. And the board saying that they're worried that all this recent string of games may have negatively impacted my reputation. But as you see there, Nichols getting the golden boot with 28 goals is what he finishes with. Richards with 26 in second place. And Guttridge gets third place from Luton Town. Quick look at what we finished the table with. First place followed by Hartlepool and Bury. And a final scouting report here from my scout. We're going to go ahead and sign this Craig LeCointe. I don't know how to say his name. That's a weird name that I don't believe is fully English, but we're going to go with it. So he's the only one we're going to sign. He's a goalie. Everybody else we're going to send out. Quick look at how the Barclays Premier League finished out, with Chelsea in first place over Everton, and Manchester City and Man United finishing in third and fourth place there. And then, so our player loans are expired, everybody's out, and I have actually won Manager of the Year, which is fantastic for my first season here with Northampton Town. And now we're going to get a look at how the tournaments played out. Sevilla finishes over Everton 2-0 to win the Euro League. And then we've got Barcelona beating Real Madrid 2-1 in the Champions League there. And then we've got me winning the J Paint Trophy. Capital One Cup, West Bromwich Albion wins that one 1-0. And Chelsea defeats Everton to win the FA Cup in penalties 4-3. Kind of went a little bit fast there. It's hard to see. But that's the end of this first season and the end of this episode. My board is very pleased with how I finished it out. And that's going to do it all for me, though. If you enjoyed the episode, hit that like button down below. And if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. I'll catch you guys later.